You just can't leave things alone, can you? So what's going on, guys? J Prime here with another Marvel's Avengers video, and the release of Marvel's Avengers is literally right around the corner, merely hours away. And everywhere I turn on the internet at this point, everybody has something negative to say about this game. I loved it. I know a bunch of my audience loved it. A lot of my friends who are also content creators loved it, and we are eagerly awaiting to play the full release of the game. But it seems like everywhere we turn around, somebody else has something bad to say about this game because this is going to be a game as a service, much like Destiny or DC Universe Online, Warframe, what have you. So they're going to be periodically releasing stuff throughout the lifespan of the game in order to keep people playing. This is literally how games as a service works. And this article from Push Square talks about a paid battle pass for every superhero after launch, and I have to admit they paint this in a very, very bad light, but they do highlight the official blog on the game's website. So let's actually go over there right now. So they talk about the Hero Challenge cards. The Hero Challenge cards are basically the battle pass that they're talking about, where you're going to be able to earn resources, units, credits, which are the two game's currency, and cosmetics for completing in-game challenges. So this is all stuff you can do within the game itself. You do not have to spend a dime if you don't want to. But they do say down here at the bottom that we've activated the Premium Hero Challenge cards for all 6 starting heroes at launch. I want to emphasize the word premium. Now, if you are like me and you've been playing Destiny 2 for a while, or even certain mobile games have this practice now, where they're going to have like this little seasonal chart within their game, and you're going to have a premium track, and you're going to have a free track. The free track you don't have to spend a single dime on, and you can just play the game and earn the rewards within the track. That doesn't cost you a thing. Or you could pay a couple bucks and kick some money over to the developers of the game, who are more than likely giving you this content for free, like the Avengers is doing, and you get access to more rewards more frequently as you progress through the game. That is exactly what Avengers is doing right here. It's no different than the Destiny 2 Battle Pass, where you pay 10 bucks and you get some extra rewards throughout the season, or maybe you progress through the pass a little faster than the free guys. But they're saying here that each character post-launch is going to have a $10 paywall for the premium track of their battle pass. They're not saying the battle pass is not available to you at all. The free track of the battle pass is going to be available to you, and I pretty much promise you anything of significance in that battle pass is going to be available not only to the premium guys, but it's going to be available to the free guys as well, because I highly doubt that they are going to lock certain costumes in a battle pass behind a paywall. They may do it at the marketplace, which they are well within their right to do. A premium marketplace where you use your actual hard-earned cash in order to buy something, because they said this right from the jump. All extra characters, all extra content, missions, expansions was going to be released free of charge. The only thing you would have to pay money for is cosmetics, costumes, nameplates, emotes, takedowns. These are the things you're going to have to pay cold hard cash for if you don't have the resources to do it within the game itself, and even then, that is going to be completely optional to you. You do not have to spend an extra red cent in this game if you don't want to. And I really wish people would start reading articles like this a hell of a lot better. You're not really getting denied anything. You are not being strong-armed into spending more money. And if you put some extra money into a game that's giving you content for free, you need to come to the understanding that if they give you all content for free, they need another avenue in order to generate income for this game, whether it for to be for more copies of the game to be produced, more content for the game to be produced, more characters for that game to be produced. The money has to come from somewhere, and I would much rather spend extra money on extra costumes and extra nameplates than having to plunk down $10 to $20 every single time they bring out a brand new character. I would get more annoyed with having to buy a brand new character than I would be buying a brand new costume, because at the end of the day, I still have access to the character. But if I don't have that particular skin, that's no real sweat off my back, because let's be fair, there are going to be very few of us that are going to buy every single thing in the game. It may wind up being too expensive for that. I know it definitely was in Destiny 2. So you need to kind of pick and choose what costumes you're going to get and such. I know I'm going to be doing that. I'm sure I'll buy a lot more costumes for Iron Man than I will, say, Black Widow. Where with Hawkeye, I may make sure I get like a classic Hawkeye costume. If there's like a movie Hawkeye costume, I might go for that. But like the costume I really care about the most for Hawkeye would be the Ronin costume. And then outside of that, I don't really care. Same thing with like Hulk. It's like, oh, is Gladiator Hulk available? Okay, cool, I'll get him. Is Joe Fixit available? Okay, I'll get him. Hulk with a beard. No thanks, I'll pass on that. So people really need to understand this is how a game as a service works. If you're giving away the majority of your content for free, then income needs to be generated in another avenue. And I think cosmetically is the way to go, because it still leaves the choice completely in your hand without blocking you from any type of content other than a visual appearance change. And these websites like Push Square or some of these other YouTubers that, like, I'm not going to name drop because I'm not about that life, but these people that are just jumping on this bandwagon to be hateful because they don't like a format that a game is taking needs to understand that sometimes this is how things need to work out. And if you don't like it, fine. But don't ruin it for everybody else. But I digress. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you sticking around and listening to me rant about this. But Avengers is pretty important to me. I'm really looking forward to playing the game, and I'm looking forward to sharing that experience with all of you guys. So if you're new to the channel, if you could do me a favor and just hit that subscribe button. And if you want to stay up to date with everything that I'm doing, make sure you tap the bell. That way you're always notified when I have something new for you to watch. And if you want to catch any of the Avengers action live, be sure to head over to twitch.tv/jcoonprime, where I will be diving in head first as soon as Avengers drops. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you later.